Hello and welcome back to Twitch-jdafootball. I know it's been a while since you've seen this scruffy hair and this spotty face, but here I am. So this week, this should be coming out today. So every Sunday, we'll be doing a video on transfer rumours and stuff like that. Yeah, so footballing rumours. So the first rumour we have is that City's forward Leroy Sané is 24 and he's on the verge of a 70 million move to Munich. 70 million is a lot of money for a 24-year-old, so better be worth it. Another piece of news. Solskjaer is not giving up with Jack Grealish. He's the bosses at Villa Park have said that they'd be willing to part with him for 60 million. To be honest, I think that's a fair price for him. In the future, he could be worth upwards of 100 million, but right now, 60 millions are up the range. Obviously, I'll be gutted to part with him, but these things happen, and with the uncertainty at the moment, we don't know if we're staying up at the end of this season, and he's too quality to stay in the championship. So yeah, that'll be a shame, but these things happen. Liverpool showing interest in Kai Havertz, who's actually come out and said that he's open to moving abroad, and he's talking about away from Bayer Leverkusen. However, Bayern Munich are the front runners to sign this guy, and he's valued at over 50 million, which is a decent price. Obviously, Liverpool. Well, I don't know if he's Liverpool quality, but obviously they know what they're doing over there, being the reigning champions. Well, almost reigning champions. Hopefully they don't win this season though. Jadon Sancho. He's obviously big name in United at the moment. He's Solskjaer's target. But there's a pundit, Paul Merson, who believes they should give up on signing this player. They say he says that his value's been blown out of the water by the coronavirus news and by the uncertainty. I can see where he's coming from. The coronavirus, if you haven't heard, if you've been living under a rock, it's all over the world. Stopped football globally. Stopped everything pretty much globally. So just the uncertainty will drive players' values up. But I've heard nothing but praise for Jadon Sancho, and he's valued at 100 million. Merson believes that that's too much. I don't personally think that that's like ridiculously high for United. United have spent more than that in the past, and they will do in the future. And yeah, there's pocket change to United. Obviously, United do spend way too much money, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't think 100 million is too big of a price range for this player. Amongst other news, Arsenal are said to be close to signing Layvin Kurzawa on a free from PSG, because he's failed to come to terms with a new deal. This player, I haven't seen a lot of him, but he does sound good from what I've seen. And he could be what Arsenal need to to bolster their defence, to like get back into the top 4 positions, trying to get into the Champions League. Olivier Giroud from Chelsea is willing to take a pay cut and join Inter Milan this summer because his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, and he said he's willing to take a pay cut, which is big news for a football player, obviously. But yeah, I'm not quite sure why he said that. Maybe Inter aren't willing to pay as much as Chelsea. But Inter Milan, very big name at the moment. Chelsea, not quite cutting it how they should have been in the Premier League. And that might be something he's taken into consideration. Maybe he's hoping to push forward his career because he's quite young still. Yeah. Other news, Liverpool, United, Chelsea and Tottenham, they all got their eyes set on Timo Werner from RB Leipzig. Obviously this player is absolute class. I've seen him play before. He's phenomenal, scoring goals. He works so hard. He's a real crowd pleaser as well. And I think any team in the world would be proud to have him. If United get Grealish, Sancho, Werner, and I don't know how many more players they have in the watch list, but if they've got all them players and Bruno Fernandes, I think they could be unstoppable in a couple of years. I was actually talking to Dan about this, and personally, we both think that United are in for a title in the next coming years. We've got some contenders out there. Leicester could be challenging them for it. I don't see City challenging them for it at the moment. Liverpool, I personally think that the morale will drop from this season because they didn't get the win after all the effort they've put in. And obviously things were turning south at the end of this season, as it's been postponed. So I think their morale will be down, and I don't think that I don't think they'll do as well as they should be doing for the first half of the season. And I think that'll take them out of the title race a little bit. So United will only be in real competition from Leicester, in my opinion. There are teams like Sheffield United. Sheffield United came up, they've surprised everyone. They're doing really good in the Premiership. They've really proved themselves, which is the opposite of the Villa, which is a shame because I would say that we were a better team at times in the Championship. But I don't see them challenging for the title next season, but season after that they will be pushing forward. They'll definitely be top 6, maybe even top 4, getting into them Champions League places. And yeah, just good luck to them. I think they're a really strong team, and I think they could do really well in the Premiership. Anyway, that brings this episode to a close, I think. Yeah, that brings the episode to a close. Remember to hit that like button, comment on our Instagram, send us DMs, comment on the video. Watch us on Twitch. We stream on Fridays at 5 o'clock, yeah. Stream on Twitch at 5 o'clock, playing FIFA, Pro Clubs. Sometimes I've guests on, so you guys will finally meet the man himself, Jason Rimmer, who has been absolutely slated recently. And yeah. Oh, and obviously this mop is getting very scruffy. So if we get 100 likes in this video, I'll do a live stream of my mum cutting my hair. I might have to do it, and I'm really not looking forward to it. My brother got his done, and I'd have cried if my hair ended up like that. Yeah. Anyway, just hit up our Twitch, watch all of our other videos. Dan and Alex have put out some social media themed videos recently. They'll be coming out every week as well. I'm not sure which days they are. Drop comments. Tell us what we could do better. Tell us what you'd like to see from us. Obviously, we can't do any live stuff anymore, so JDA on tour won't happen until next season probably. After this is over, could be 3 weeks potentially. We might be putting out some videos of us footballing. Could be an absolute embarrassment, not gonna lie, because my ball control is absolutely shocking. But yeah, just stay active, stay safe, and tell us how we can improve. Thanks for watching. Bye.